Hello there once again. Alright, so this is round 2 of doing this because I've just recorded it, but my mic wasn't on the proper default, so I was recording and all the audio was absolute garbage. It was with my webcam. So, round 2 of this I Quit Cigarettes update. So I didn't do any videos yesterday and before yesterday. One of the reasons is because I kind of screwed up my computer.
You dirty little you! You are a worthless piece of ah! Oh, I hate you! Everybody hates you! You! Shame. You dirty peasant! You!
Shame!
Feel the shame! Feel the shame! You up! You up! You
Shame.
are worthless piece of shame!
I did an upgrade, and initially I was going to use the same Windows installation, but I was having a little bit of trouble with it because it's been upgraded from Windows 10 and it's been my daily driver for many years with lots of installs. So I thought it was having an issue, but it ended up being something else. But all in all, Microsoft kind of used something called Bitlocker, which I don't remember ever. I never configured it. It configured itself on its own, which Microsoft can do that now with the extra security that most computers have. And I have multiple hard drives, maybe 4 or 5 of them. And before reinstalling Windows, I imaged my entire Windows drive into another one of my drives so I could easily recover it. But after wiping that drive and reinstalling Windows, I couldn't access any of my drives because they were all locked by Bitlocker. So that's why I had to reinstall everything, which is fine. I didn't lose anything critical because I have backups over backups, so all of my company stuff is nice and safe. And this is a very important lesson. Always have multiple backups, especially if you have pictures, family assets that you can't lose. You have to have them in your computer and in an external drive that you keep unplugged on the side, and preferably an extra source. I would even recommend having 2 USB hard drives. They're not too expensive. You can find them on Amazon. Good 4 terabyte drive is excellent for backup. It will run you around 150 bucks, more or less. So definitely something to look at. So as for a no more smoking update, well, yesterday with all the chaos and annoyance and frustration of trying to recover a BitLocker key so I can get my data back, which wasn't very successful. I kind of was craving like a real addict, and I found in my office, I had not a cigarette. I didn't buy cigarettes. I didn't have a cigarette technically, but I did find a broken, like the filter of a cigarette that was broken, which had maybe 1/5 left of a cigarette, like just the filter and like a small piece, less than a fifth. So I kind of re-rolled it into the thinnest cigarette in mankind's history with a little filter, and I had that yesterday, so...
Shame!
Yeah. But I have no intentions on buying cigarettes ever again, nor do I plan on restarting. Today I was actually craving, but...
If no TV and no beer make Homer something.
Oh, crazy?
Don't mind if I do!
Je m'occupe. Work is a little quiet these days, which is perfectly fine because I need to finalize a couple projects here and there. And that is that. So Just a quick update on Bitlocker for anyone who has Windows 11, which is almost everyone nowadays. And if you have multiple drives, just know that Bitlocker could activate on your computer. And normally you should be able to access the recovery key of Bitlocker through your own Microsoft account. Now, it could be your professional account if you're using Office 365 or your personal Outlook account or Hotmail account. So, in order to access it, you can go to, let's say, hotmail.com or is it Outlook? Outlook Live. You log in, and then you have all of your emails of your outlook.live.com. You can click on your little avatar at the top right where there's your name and click on My Microsoft Account. So once you're on My Microsoft Account, you'll have devices. You can click on that. That's on the left. And once in devices, you're going to see all of the devices that have a relationship with your Microsoft account. And in my case, I was, after looking at my business account, which somehow didn't have that computer part of it, if I look at devices here, I see a history of different computers that I've signed on. One of them being Ryzen 58X, which is my old computer name. And once you click on it, there's the option for See Details. And once you click on See Details, there's BitLocker Data Protection and Manage Recovery Keys. Click on that. It's going to ask you to verify the security additionally by emailing your recovery email address on file. Mine is with my ex-employer, but thank God I still have access to that email account, which is great. I authenticated, and once I authenticated, I see it says Windows did not store your BitLocker information. I'm like, fuck you, Microsoft. Like, what the fuck? But overall, it's not the end of the world because, as I said, I didn't really lose anything. It was just hours and hours of research to see how I can recover my drives. And yeah, I didn't end up recovering any of it, but I have all of my business data is synced properly, so I didn't lose any of that. In my other hard drives, well, luckily my biggest storage drive, I just copied it from RAID 0 of 2 disks into a 4 terabyte. So I just rebuilt, I re-imported that drive into another computer and I'm syncing it right now. So all in all, lots of computer fun. That should be it. I wish everyone a good day, and again, lesson here, always have multiple backups of your data or else you're gonna be screwed one day. Cheers.
Shame. Feel the shame! Feel the shame!